Hello, my name is Zoe Dane and I graduated from Shivakti Tantra Yoga Teacher Training in 2021 at the Holy Love Institute of Tantra Yoga. And this training was profound. This training changed my entire life. And Tantra, the essence of Tantra is weaving, is the weave, the web that's being woven through all of the different facets of your life. And so the beauty of Shivakti Tantra Yoga is you really learn that yoga is a way of life. It's a yogic way of living. It's not just what you're doing on the mat. What you're doing on the mat helps you see how you're interacting in your day-to-day life, but really it is a way of life. And Shivakti Tantra Yoga allows you to entrain all of your senses so that you can drop out of the mind and into the body and into the heart to remember that you are holy love. So this whole training is a pathway of remembrance of the love that you are, of the sacredness of your heart, of your love as the way to live your heaven on earth, the way to really align with your dharma. So this training gives you a blueprint, and it also, it's like a playground for your soul to remember what it already knows. And if you're called to this training, your soul is ready to remember and to come back into this path. And it all really does weave together, and all of these dots connect, because I did this training several months ago, and what has unfolded in my life after this training has been profound. And it really has been a process of just surrendering and being open to receive the teachings, because the teachings have all still been coming to me, and more has been revealed. And Tantra there's a lot of deity worship and goddess worship in Tantra, and you learn a lot of that in the Shivakti Tantra Yoga Teacher Training as you're assigned a goddess and you start to work more closely and intimately with her energy. So you learn about all the Mahavidya goddesses and how they all play a role in your life at different cycles and seasons of your life. And there's just so much. There's so much here. It's so deep, rich, vast, and diverse. And it is so much more than just a yoga teacher training. It is like I said before, it is a pathway to remembrance. It is a blueprint and a gateway into deeper parts of who you are, into reclaiming deeper parts of who you are, into remembering deeper aspects of who you are and amplifying them so that your magnetism is so much brighter and bigger, right? So that you can be a magnet for all that is truly meant for you in this lifetime. And this training for me allowed me to really align more with my higher self and surrender my timeline to the divine, so that the highest timeline for the highest and greatest good of all could unfold. And it's still unfolding, but this training was the catalyst. And almost every day there's like a new gem that all circles back to what I learned in this training. So it's so much more than just the 21 days that you're doing the Shivakti Tantra Yoga Teacher Training. There's so much more being revealed and unveiled for you each and every day and throughout your journey. So yeah, this training really changed my life. Being on this land, being at the Holy Love Institute of Tantra Yoga in and of itself is a tantric experience. It is like the epitome of Tantra. There's so much that happens, and Tantra embraces everything as sacred, most especially the darkness, right? So it's like learning to work with your darkness, learning to work with the darkness in the collective, and that is Tantra. It's embracing it all as sacred, and being on this land, a lot is revealed. And that's pretty much all I can say about it, is like being on this land, on this property, being in Shamanama's essence and energy and field is a tantric experience. So you can read about it in books, which I've done for many years, and you can, study it, and it's a different experience to actually embody and live and experience it, right? So yeah, this training is profound. It is one of the best decisions I ever made, and more keeps on being revealed, and it's so beautiful and it's so humbling. And you know, the essence of it all is really connecting you back to the Divine Mother, back to the Goddess, and back to holy love. So yeah, sending so much love to anybody watching this. And if you are wondering if this is the training for you, I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes. Yes, it is. If you want to learn more about Tantra and yoga, and you want to strengthen your practice as a yogini, and you want to be around other women and beings on this tantric path, on this sacred path, saying the sacred yes, opening the heart, you know, coming back into the heart, expanding heart consciousness, and being a leader of love, leaving your legacy of love, this is the portal and the activation for that. Satnam. Mwah.